Recording in progress.
Okay, we'll call to order the May 30th, 2023 Board of Directors meeting for the Kitsap Public Facilities District. And the first item is going to be public comment.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, we have Mr. Anderson online if he'd like to speak.
Okay.
Good evening, you all. I have nothing of general interest. Thank you for recognizing me. I hope there's some other public people attending beside myself. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Anderson. We always appreciate your attendance.
Okay, no other public comment?
I have no other attendees.
Okay, we'll move down to the approval of the consent agenda.
Mr. Chair, I make a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
And do we have a second?
I'll second.
And is there discussion? No discussion. All in favor of approving the consent agenda?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Nope. The consent agenda is passed. And we have no facility project reports. See, no general business, no new business, no old business, nothing for the good of the order. Does anyone have anything for the good of the order?
Just to say that it was a quiet month for the PFD, and things have just been, it's just been quiet, but rolling as normal, and just normal business of the office, answering emails and phone calls and so forth.
Okay, well, this might be the shortest meeting we've ever had then.
Yeah, I'd like to give the opportunity if any of the board members have questions for me about anything. Now might be a great time to do that.
I had one question on the bio you circulated. How long are you looking for? I saw Darren's email back. I thought that was good, but just kind of generally, nothing too brief. How detailed? Don't want a book.
Right. I think just a couple of sentences is more than adequate. I don't know if you saw my response back to Chairman Jagodinsky, but I just did kind of a sample of who I am, what do I do in the community, why I serve on the PFD board, and just very brief. One of the things I'll say, though, is that I would like for either all of us to do a bio or nobody to do a bio. So if the board wants to have that discussion, I feel it's necessary because I'm working with Interlock Solutions and they're going to be starting to create the page. I have all the headshots now, so I appreciate all the board members for taking care of that. And the last piece of that is, do we want to include bios? Obviously, on the page, it will show your headshot, your name, whatever title you have on the board, whether chairman, vice chairman, treasurer, or director, and then the district or the city in which you represent. But if we want to include bio in there, then we can do that as well.
So why would we want to do it for everybody or none at all? Say if someone didn't want it, couldn't they just put no bio provided?
Well, they could, but I think it lacks a little bit of professionalism, quite honestly, when you do that. I've done a lot of looking at other organizations that do bios, and just everyone I've looked at has got a bio to it. And I think, too, since we're serving the public, I think it serves in the public interest for them to be able to get to know the board member a bit more. That's just my opinion, though.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with the bio at all. I'm just, if somebody does, though, I wouldn't mind still doing one even if we had someone that didn't want to.
Okay, fair enough.
And I wouldn't want to pressure somebody into doing one they didn't want to either.
No, I fully understand. And that is their right and their discretion.
Yes, but I would still not mind doing one.
Certainly.
Yeah.
Is there a deadline by which you want it?
No, because we're starting to build the page right now with Interlock. So I told them that we may be including bios too. So we've got some time. I'd say 2 weeks.
Okay, that's the deadline. There we go. That's good.
Director Shiplett, since you've opened the door for us, I'll for sure take the opportunity to ask a couple of questions. One, in your report, you had indicated that our annual report is due to the state today. I wanted to make sure that we were A-OK.
We hit the deadline, yes, sir.
Excellent. Anything to note for the board to know that was in that, or?
No, it's an annual report we do with the state, and basically we talk about what we received in income, which of course is our sales tax revenues, and then any debt services that we paid, any interest we may have received. So it takes a look at, we report out on our LTGO bonds. What made this report just a bit different is since we refinanced our bonds with the county, that takes it out to 2041. That's just a different figure than what it had been year in, year out. So.
Excellent, thank you. Additionally, I'd like to call out to the rest of this board, in the consent agenda, you saw the, I guess it would have been April? Yep, the April sales tax rebate revenue summary that came in just 0.1 ahead of last year.
Correct.
Anybody have anything else or comments, concerns, anything? No? Well, if there's nothing else, then we will adjourn the meeting at 5:36.
Additionally, Chairman, see location TBD for next month?
Correct.
Yes.
I'm glad you asked that. I forgot to mention that. Yes, we're going to be at the City of Port Orchard Chambers next month. I confirmed that this past week.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Recording stopped.